Wowza. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy, Shiney D. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've made any content. But, your boy's got a new place. I'm living in Tulum, Mexico. And it's fucking awesome, man. So, update. I got kicked out of the cult. Did we not see that coming? We saw it coming. I'm gonna try not to shit on the cult too much because the cult took care of me. They really did. They picked me up in my time of need. It was like the best rehab ever. I was coming off that lockdown and all the depression and Vancouver with the rain and boot, shoot, global pandemic. I'm a live performer. I'm more important than everyone else going through this. So I got kicked out of the cult. We were doing these really long-ass meetings, and I totally disrespected the shit out of the meeting. They're like, what are you grateful for? And I'm like, I'm grateful this meeting's almost over. Crickets. Tough crowd. So it was that and a bunch of shit. You see, when I moved into the cult, the thing was I didn't really have any self-esteem. Because self-esteem is kind of earned through the actions that you take in life, and I was taking the actions that didn't lead me to any self-esteem. I was chasing those pharmacias, those margaritas, after the breakup, the senoritas. That led me to the cult. But the cool thing is, I came to this house with all the exodus of a bunch of members of the cult. So I got my man, Sky. He's in that room over there. He's a fucking amazing photographer. We've been free diving. Dude, free diving. What the fuck, bro? Man, I've traveled all over. I've been to some really amazing like snorkeling and swimming spots. I never snorkeled. Your boy couldn't swim. But in the rehab process, I learned how to swim. And now I'm like a fucking Fabio Merman and that shit. So we've been exploring free diving. When we asked Joe Rogan, who's my friend, he's a close friend of mine. We asked Joe Rogan, we're like, hey, how would you describe free diving? And he's like, it's meditation with dire physical consequences. Yo, it's sick. You get down there, you're exploring through the vastness, through the water. You find an underwater cave, and you just see a little bit of light coming through. And you just have to take a breath and just trust. It's fucking amazing. Because right now, your boy is taking his Ashtanga teacher training. So I moved into this house with a bunch of the former members of the cult, the survivors, if you will. And I will. I moved in with my Ashtanga teacher, Jason. The guy over here is a fucking vegan chef / pro wrestler. He was in the WWE for a while. I don't want to name drop, because I'm going to do this shit by myself. Not gonna tag along. So we got Sky, we got my Ashtanga teacher, who's also a fucking ex-MMA fighter, and just a badass motherfucker all around. Like, this dude got really, really into Ashtanga yoga, because when he was in jail, he was like meditating or like doing his downward dogs, which I imagine they frown upon in the pen. Somebody tried to shank him, and he's all like, I'm MMA, and he fucked him up, right? And the guards came, and that little piggy squealed. Not my friend, the other guy. See what I did there? And so he had to go into the hole for like a year, and he was just doing all the yoga. And he's like, dude, if you want to get kids, fun fact here, you want to get good at yoga? It's really good for you. Go to jail. Life advice. So I'm a little zinged up right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've been chewing these magical leaves from South America all day. See, I got my dippity doo dah. And I'm fucking ready to go. And not ready to go from Mexico. I'm ready to stay in Mexico. Because my fucking country, they locked down the flight. So I'm like, ooh, you're not going to let me back into Vancouver so you can tell me I can't do anything? I'm going to have to leave this hedonistic paradise that is Tulum. I'm going to show you guys my house. It's like a fucking compound in the jungle. It's wicked. It's lush. We have a private pool over there. We're doing warrior training. We're doing Ashtanga yoga every morning. Doing Cirque Fit. Getting yoked again. Getting fucking yoked. And I'm like pretty much vegetarian. I've been pretty much vegetarian for like a whole month, which has been really awesome. But I don't know if it's like the vegetarianism. I don't know if it's like, I was drinking occasionally, but I was growing titties for a minute. Yo, can you imagine? Your boy, 2021, is growing some titties. But that just puts me in touch with the goddess, Because when your testosterone goes up, your estrogen goes up, you go off anabolics, your T goes down, your estrogen's still high, and you're like, whew, you're super in touch with those goddess vibes. So I'm just holding space. I've been doing shows. Don't worry, they're COVID safe. COVID safe protocol. I'm wearing a mask all the time, even in my fucking display picture in Tinder, because you got a virtue signal. Who cares if this is all just a big globalist agenda to eventually put you on universal basic income, and you can only get the universal basic income if you get your vaccine, and the vaccine has a chip on it so they can track you and control everything you do, and then if you don't do what they say, they're just going to take your money away, and that's an easy method of control. It's not about that, though. I'm fucking stoked, guys. I'm in Mexico. I'm training at this wicked place called a How every day on Tulum Beach. I literally look out and it's the fucking ocean. Just turquoise water, white sand, and like, okay, so I'm a single man. If my ex-girlfriend's watching this, tune out now, honey. Yo, imagine thinking you're so important that one of the 7 people watching your vlog on YouTube is your ex-girlfriend. No one's gonna make it past 7 minutes, so you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. That's the beautiful thing about not having any success. You can say whatever you want. You can shit on the cult. You can talk about your wild escapades. Oh, I got a wild escapade for you guys. So I bought a motorcycle for my 32nd birthday. It's my first motorcycle ever. I've rode scooters a lot in Asia. I broke my collarbone like 2 years ago. That was fucking gnarly. But now I got a motorcycle. It's got gears and shit. I'm gonna show you guys a little picture clip of the motorcycle right here, right now. Boom. Professional. Editing. Fantastic. So I bought a motorcycle. No idea how to work the gears. Like zero fucking idea. I asked my buddy Jason, I'm like, hey man, will you come in with me? Will you teach me to do the gears and everything? And he's like, sure man, no problem. And this motherfucker did not stay. He just dropped me off there. I was with my buddy Eli, who's another amazing fucking photographer. He's been pumping out content. Check out the gram for some of that content. Check out those pictures. I'll put one right, boom, here, editing bay. So I bought this motorcycle and Eli's like, should we ask him for lessons? I was like, don't tell him that we don't know what to do until we buy the bike. So like in Mexico, you can just straight up buy a fucking motorcycle from like a department store. $1,000, cash or card, no license, no registration. Shut up, I'm recording. No license, no fucking registration, no insurance, nothing. $1,000, boom. We both bought little 150cc motorcycles, man. The wheels are tiny, it's sketchy, but I'm living on the edge. And so afterwards we're asking him, but I don't speak very much Spanish at all. He doesn't speak English. So this dude is giving me a fucking lesson how to ride a motorcycle, and we're in the city right now. We're in Playa del Carmen. He's giving me a lesson on how to ride the motorcycle in Spanish. Guys, I'm gonna show some pictures and video. I look like the biggest fucking douchebag. Just looking like a straight up dork. I gotta wear a lot of clothing because I'm an albino, so I'm all covered up, I'm all wrapped up, I'm doing my thing. Oh, my roomies just got home, friends. I'm all covered up, and we're in this parking lot with brand new motorcycles, and there's all these Mexican people going by us, and we literally have no idea, so I'm just fucking stalling. And we're in a city, and I have to drive like an hour back that day through the fucking city. It's sink or swim, people. It's go time. Woo! 2021 coming in hot. So I learned how to ride it in about 30 minutes. Should I buy travel insurance now that I have a motorcycle with a wheel this big? Yes. Will I? I seriously don't know. And so they say you have a month to get like a plate on it. So they have like a little temp plate on the back. You have a month to get a new plate. Allegedly. I don't know. Don't speak Spanish. So I get this bike and the temp plate like falls off. I have no idea when. So I'm literally driving a fucking motorcycle in Mexico. I don't speak the language. I have no plate, no license, no insurance, allegedly. But yo, the beautiful thing about Mexico, you keep like $50, $100 on you, you ever get in trouble with the police, your problem is $50 or $100 away from resolution. Dude, the freedom of living in a fucking country where you get pulled over for doing whatever it is you're doing. We're not gonna go into the details here. Trying to keep it family friendly, bro. You get pulled over, $50, $100. No fucking court dates. No waiting for 3 years of your life to go through court, get your license suspended. You don't even have a license. It's wicked. So I was like riding home from the beach in Tulum the other day, and I accidentally went up the wrong side of the street. And so cars start honking at me. Just to my luck, there's 3 fucking cops there. And they all just start screaming. They're like, ah, ah, ah. What do? Do I pull over like a good Samaritan would? Nah, man, I fucking cheesed it. What? I have my headphones on. Can't see you, can't hear you. My heart's going, they're chasing after me. I figure, fuck it, right? They're already gonna take my money. I got no credentials. They don't know about They don't know about Buck Johnson yet. About to take the town by fucking storm, but they don't know yet. So I just fucking cheese it, man. My heart is racing. Got away. Glory be to living in a country where I can still perform and I can evade fucking police on a motorcycle. I've been doing shows. My heart is swelling up. I'm a little too stimulated to make this content right now, but I wanted to make it anyway because I'm going to start putting out these videos 3 times a week. Might do a longer format 1 day a week, but I'm going to drop them on Monday. Carry the 2. No, we're going to go Sunday, we're going to go Tuesday, and we're going to go Thursday. I'm going to start making content with my friends. We're tapping into shit. It was my birthday this last week. We're going to leave it with the cliffhanger. It was my birthday, and I did the spirit molecule for the first time. Bufo alvarius, I think. Not a doctor. Dude, the most incredible feeling ever had in my life. It was just pure fucking vroom, vroom. Third eye activating. White light. Vroom. But we'll get more into that next episode. I really didn't want to do this shit today, but I'm going to do it anyway because I got to start pumping out content because they're taking everything else away. Even in Mexico, we're on a code orange, which means if you have to go into a store with a mask, you don't have a mask, you literally just take your shirt off and put it over your face. It's fucking beautiful. I'm happy. You know, if you guys are locked down, you're in home, all that bullshit. I'm in Mexico. It's the last stronghold in the world for the super spreader. Every time we party, a boomer dies. It's beautiful. It's a joke, people. It's a comedy podcast. My mom's a boomer, and I love her dearly. You know I'm a mama's boy. But we're going to get into more. We're going to be putting out content at least 3 times a week. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Love you guys. Mwah. Greetings from Tulum, Mexico.